It's time for baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the Tampa Bay Rays. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Settling in now, Billy Burns. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, left fielder Billy Burns.
Beats me for what's going on here. It's an intentional walk to begin the ball game.
Second,
okay.
fielder number 25.
Here's Ben Revere. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside. The throw. And here's ball 4, so that'll put runners at the corners here with nobody out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Action in the Rays pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. First offering on its way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But foul. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset.
And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and that gives the Mets a 1-0 lead. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
Batting fourth.
At the plate, Justin Morneau. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Gray ready with the 0-1. And a double steal try here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. First and second here with nobody out. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Springer is there, and he has it for the first out. And he's safe. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder, Ryan Schimpf. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Polanco on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. He's in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. The catcher, Derek Norris, is in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Catcher, Derek Norris.
And that's up and in for ball 1. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Another 2-2 offering. Line, but speared on a hop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Set to get his day started, Gregory Polanco. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, making him think that ball's away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this will get to the wall over near the 322 sign. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double. So striding in, Josh Harrison, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Spinning a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Revere. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Batting fourth,
Martin Prado now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to the first baseman Morneau, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Jay Bruce. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Hitter,
into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Souza is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, number 8. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
First baseman, number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2 and 2. All even at 2 and 2. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. McCutchen is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. Here's George Springer, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. Standing in, Steven Souza. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Burns is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to third. Schimpf scoops it up. Throw over to Morneau is going to be in time, and with it the side is retired. So digging in, he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order.
Altuve.
Rob Scahill is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Rob Scahill.
And action now. Now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
A fastball that just misses inside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Billy Burns. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw won't get him. Digging in for his second at bat, Ben Revere. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. From the stretch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Off his second is Altuve. Now the pitch. And a bunt attempt misses, so he's behind now 1-2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And this is going to be a foul ball. Striding in once again, Jose Reyes. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here's a look over to first. And the runner back. Now both runners on the move. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Justin Morneau. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from. Number 39 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 39.
Wilmer Flores will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at third. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Ryan Schimpf, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. David Wright, we'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Danny Farquhar is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Stepping in, Jay Bruce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jay Bruce.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready now, Andrew McCutchen. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. Number 8 is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. Now batting, Addison Russell. He'll lead it off against Stephen Mack.
The shortstop, Addison.
Addison Reed is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Addison Reed, a defensive change for the Mets. Now playing third base, number 5, David Wright.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him, went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss. Well, I think he was trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So now striding forward now, catcher, Derek Norris. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Colby Rasmus will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Rasmus.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, He's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike. I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Now to the plate, Gregory Polanco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Throw into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
The batter, number 5.
Josh Harrison stands in. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second. High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate. A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hit to third. Flores has it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Martin Prado now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Derek Dietrich will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Jerry Blevins is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Orlando Arcia will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in, Jose Altuve. No official at bat for him, but he has scored. run in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those were two good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jose Altuve becomes the first out of the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Russell onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Here's Ben Revere. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Revere.
First pitch of the at bat. And a curveball that time that broke too low. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he misses again, 2-0. And that'll be a base hit for Revere. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. At the plate, number 8. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, number 8.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I like that he used a curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
2 swings, and now we got an 0-2 count. It looks like he's guessing, and he's clearly guessing wrong because he didn't touch either one of those balls.
Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Here's George Springer. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Jerry's Familia is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated.
Familia, a defensive change for the Mets. Now playing third base, number 4.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. First delivery to him on the way. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Squared that one up just a little late. Now another 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Steven Souza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Cervelli will put this one away, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Wilmer Flores.
He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about work.
And there's ball 2 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Waiting in the on-deck circle is David Wright. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Digging in now, David Wright.
David Wright.
Brian Morris will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 57, Brian Morris.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
The batter.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Francisco Cervelli.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you.
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. 2 runs score. Now 3 runs are in. Stepping up now, Billy Burns. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Billy Burns.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Line hard. But this is a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. McCann corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hitter.
Josh Edgen will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 66, Josh Edgen.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Here's Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Addison Russell.
He's set and the pitch. And looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is McCutchen. 2 down. Into the box now, Brian McCann. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 now to McCann. That's wide. 2-0.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here. 3-1. Popped high in the air. Flores is there for it. And that ends the inning. Digging in and looking for more. Or